First published in the magazine in June 2006. Spring is in the air, and because I have recently joined that brotherhood of people who delight in caring for the churchyard, it was time to spend a few pleasant hours walking behind the petrol-driven Honda. This meant guiding it between the gravestones, around the shed, along paths, over drains, up and down banks, and carefully steering around the tokens of memory visitors leave close by their sleeping loved ones. In my youth, I started mowing with a little hand-powered Suffolk, which had two wheels directly driving two curved cylinder blades. That machine had a small 3-section wooden front roller and was much more basic than the Qualcast with its small diameter front roller but an 8-inch rear steel roller. Nowadays, however, the mower used in the churchyard is a far cry from the machines of my youth. It is an even further cry from the scythes and sickles used by the old sextons as they rang the bells and tended the resting places of family, friends, neighbours, and no doubt the odd enemy or two. Just like their latter-day counterparts, they mowed and trimmed and cut and sheared. They took joy in seeing any green stripes left by their labours, and would have marvelled at how modern mowers and strimmers power their way through grass, bugle, daisies, nettles, and abundant cow parsley. As they worked, the sextons of old, just like the volunteers of today, would find their thoughts turning to people. They would think of those they once knew and of those still at home. They would feel the warmth of the sun and the promise of spring. They, like us, would have longed for the flowering of summer, but more than us would have feared the chill of a barren winter. Today's volunteers who care for the beautiful churchyards in this benefice are the thoughtful people of the parish. They are the deep thinkers of this life and the yoga masters of time. They meditate on what and who is lying beneath their feet and can sense the sum total of human thought, emotion, and experience from the beginning of time. They are the folk of the parish who are most keenly aware of the transitory nature of human activity as they reflect on current trends and ponder the various fads and follies of the day. One such thoughtful friend recently told me of the time when his military band was asked to play at a formal dinner in honour of a prominent national figure, an MP who was known to be promoting anti-drink legislation. At the commencement of the meal, the colonel rose and ordered the attending officers to be silent, whilst the padre asked a blessing on the meal. With hands clasped in prayer, the padre began, "We heartily thank thee, O Lord, for thy Son Jesus, whose first miracle was to turn water into wine. But forgive, O Lord, those foolish men who want to turn it back again. Amen."